So hello everyone, good morning and welcome to another reading vlog. So hi, hello, my name is Ray, welcome to my channel. And now I am actually just waiting for my breakfast. Today is actually Saturday. It is around 7:40 in the morning, and currently reading, I am reading on my Kindle, which is All My Rage by Sabata here. I am on 58% of the book. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, aside of that, my reading progress is I'm currently reading this book, which is The Bromance Book Club by Liza K. Adams, and I'm just really on page 19 of this book. So far, All My Rage is really an emotional book. I am actually remembering Euphoria on HBO Go, and not technically the same story as this book, All My Rage to Euphoria, but I'm actually remembering because there are actually some of the tropes that is with Euphoria and All My Rage. So it is really emotional. There is actually trigger warnings in that book. So for this reading vlog, I'm actually planning to read up until I think one book only. Lately, I just really preferred reading on this one rather than on a physical book. But you know, I have a lot of physical TBRs, so I need to read that. I need to finish this book. I need to also read some books here. But you know, I'm really confused on what to read, a physical book or on a Kindle. So I guess that's it for now for my intro, and I'm gonna give you an update later with my reading progress. So bye for now. So hello everyone, I am back, and time check, it is actually around 8:37 in the morning, and yes, the morning is starting and jeepneys are raging. And reading update, I actually just finished yesterday this book, which is All My Rage by Sabata here, and I actually have no rating for this one, though I actually did enjoy it because oh my goodness, this book was just really an emotional book. It is actually really wow. I'm really speechless. Like the last few pages of this book, last few sentences was just really impactful, was just really emotional. And I don't know, like I don't want to read anymore this kind of books because I really felt so sad reading this kind of books because again, it was just really emotional, really impactful. I love the writing style. I really do love the writing style of Sabata here because I've actually read one of her book, which is An Amber in the Ashes. That was actually one of my favorite book last like few years ago. With All My Rage by Sabata here, we are following three main characters in this one, which is Misbah, Salahuddin, and Noor. And Misbah's character here is somehow like, you know, the now and then, but it is not really like far away timeline. With Misbah's character in this novel, she is a Pakistan immigrant who is somehow transferred into California, into America because of a tragic happened in her time. And then we are following also Salahuddin, who is actually the son of Miss Ba. So Salahuddin, or Sal for short, is actually a Pakistani American who is somehow scrambled into their business, which is the family motel, as her mother is also having a hard time with her health. So this is really an emotional book because we are dealing with a lot of things. And lastly, we have the third character, which is Noor, who is actually also having a hard time during his or her high school days. But Noor and Sal is actually best friend. They have like a mini fight at the beginning of this novel. So when she is younger, she lived in Pakistan, and then she is transferred to America with her uncle. And the conflict with Noor is that she is, with a typical high school, typical teenager, she wanted to have this kind of like, dreams in her life, but her uncle wanted her to inherit, is that the right term, or to have their liquor business after her high school. So yeah, there are a lot of things that happened with Noor, especially with the college application, which is also relatable to or on my side. So yeah, that's really the premise of the book. There is a lot of conflict in the story. There is a lot of racism, to be honest, in this book, and a lot of like trigger warnings. And again, I did enjoy it, to be honest. I just can't rate it enough because I'm really unsure of my rating as of now. But again, I did enjoy it, and it is really an important read. I actually mentioned that on my previous reading vlog with Book Lovers by Emily Henry. That Book Lovers is also important to read because of the family dynamics, and this one, it is also important because it talks about family, career, and a lot of things, a lot of important things in life. And that's really what Sabata here gave us, and it's really hard to read, to be honest, because we are dealing with reality, of course, of even though this is a fiction novel, we can see or saw that this really might happen. And as I mentioned yesterday, I remember Euphoria in this book because again, it talks about addiction. So yeah, it was an emotional book. It was an amazing book. I love the writing style. Maybe the pacing was a little off for me, but nonetheless, it's just my opinion. And yeah, overall, I did enjoy it. I gave it like, I don't know what's the rating of this one, like maybe 4.5 out of 5 stars. So yeah, emotional. Yeah, emotional, and I want a happy book right now. I'm going to share to you guys a trigger warning that is inside the book that is also mentioned at the beginning of this novel, which I really do love because Sabata here really mentioned it at the beginning and at the back of the book, so that readers will be aware. There are trigger warnings, which is drug and alcohol addiction, physical abuse, Islamophobia, mention of oppressed sexual assault, tense exchange with law enforcement, and death. And just to share also, I also read last week this book, which is My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. And this is also an emotional book and a dark and twisted book. So, I don't know, like I wanted to read happy book as of the moment. Like I don't know if this is a happy book. I don't know if the romance book club is fun to read because I saw divorce story in this one. Like I saw the word divorce and how they are dealing with divorce. So I don't know, like I don't know if this will be my next read. I'm just really looking into my bookshelf. So I'm gonna give you an update later of what book I'm going to read next because I'm still undecided. So bye for now. Hi, hello, I am back. So time check, it is actually 8:41 in the evening. Today is actually Monday, and I actually finished this book, which is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. So the synopsis of this book, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, is actually, it is a adult contemporary romance, which I did not know. I actually thought that this book is actually YA based on the cover. So in this story, we are following our main character, which is Chloe. And at the beginning of the story, she actually has this kind of list. The list is actually the things that she wanted to do to get a life, because she then realized this. The reason why she created the list is because she was actually almost had an accident. She was actually almost hit when she is like, having her walking, stuff like that. So she realized that, this is my second life. I'm going to do the best that I can and have a list of her own to get alive. So while doing this one, she will actually meet our next character, which is Red. And Red's character is actually at the beginning was she is actually questioning, or like he is actually like, he feels like Chloe is so entitled, but this story is a romance book, so there is a love interest and they have like development with the two characters. The reason why Red felt like the main character Chloe is entitled because Chloe is actually wealthy. So other than that, Chloe's character is actually, she is disabled because she has this kind of chronic illness, which is, I don't know how to say it, but it is fibromyalgia. So I'm sorry if I did say that wrong, but technically she is in pain or experiencing pain, and she is undergoing medication. So these two characters, Red and Chloe, what I really do like about this one is that there is a proper communication with each other. I love the romance of this book. At the same time, I really do love the main character, which is Chloe. I really find her character so brave. The kind of illness, it's something that is really courageous. I really find her really brave, and that kind of illness, it's really painful to see while reading it. So yeah, I really do also like Red's character in this novel because he is really gentle to Chloe, and what really matters to me as of the moment and what I am remembering right now is the smut of this book. It was really, really smutty. I did not expect it to be so smutty. So yeah, so aside of the chronic illness, what I really am going to remember with this book is the smut scenes. Like, I did not expect it because I'm not really used on reading adult romance or contemporary adult romance, because I think the only book that I am actually read was actually Emily Henry's novels, and the smut in this book is a bit of a cringy for me, but I still enjoy it. Are young, please don't read this because there is a lot of like, you know what I mean. There is also family dynamics in this novel, which is I did enjoy, but mostly what I really did enjoy about this book is the romance. I really do love the communication, the interaction of Red and Chloe. So yeah, this is really a perfect and a good romance book, and with a lot of smut. And I also love the narration of the audiobook of this one. I really love the tension of how she speaks and how basta maganda. So if you're wondering where did I listen to the audiobook of this one, I listened it to Scribd. And if you wanted to subscribe, I have a referral code down below, so we will have free month of audiobook. Shameless plug. The reason why I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars and not 5 stars because I did enjoy this book. I really do love it. It's cute. It's emotional, to be honest. I really do felt the emotion. And aside of that, the reason why I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars is because at the beginning of this novel, I really felt the story is really slow. I felt like the pacing of the story is a bit of like an off for me. So let's wrap this reading vlog. I actually managed to read up until 2 books, and I'm really happy with that one. And let's check first my Kindle because I wanted to see or share to you guys how many battery I have when I finish 2 books. So as of now, there is 67%. I have 67% battery. I started reading with 100% and now I finished 2 books and it is now 67%. So I hope you see it. I think no, but again, it is 67%. So if you are wondering if you wanted to purchase a Kindle, this is the sign. Go purchase a Kindle because it's really it's a life changing when it comes to reading. So in short, nampubudol ako. So yeah, with my reading update, I'm actually going to be, I think, read some of the books on my TBR for July and August because I'm actually participating in a readathon, which is I will flash here all of my TBR. So yeah, I think that's really it for my video. So if you have read All My Rage and Get a Light Glowy Brown, what are your thoughts? You can share down below. And if you have your own Kindle, what are your experience while reading on your Kindle? Comment down below and let's talk about it. So that's it for my video. So once again, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more about my bookish side, you click subscribe and I will see you on my next video. Bye!